In today's video, guys, we're going to be focused on a fabulous favorite plant, and this is going to be a new series where I'm going to be focused on a plant that has made it to my top fave list. I'm going to tell you guys all about why I love it so much. We're going to give you some personal characteristics and details about it, and of course, I'm going to share with you exactly how I grow it. And here it is, guys. Here it is. Will you take a look at that? This is my most favorite plant of the day, and this is the Philodendron Bob Cee. And as you can see, it is quite a large and grandeur plant, barely fitting into the screen. And I have to tell you that this plant is quite a mystery, because this plant right here, we actually don't know what it is. We don't know what it's hybridized with. It'll always remain a mystery. But one thing that's not a mystery for dang sure is that it is quite a beautiful plant with very, very large leaves. Love the leaves on here. And if we take a closer look at those leaves, look at that. Look how humunga-dunga these leaves are. And these leaves can actually get about 3 to 4 feet in length, believe it or not. And if we do a head test, even right now, it is pretty large. Look at that. Indeed, large and in charge. And one thing that I do love about this plant is the leaves are just so stand out. It is very distinctive. This is the only plant that I know of that actually looks like this. I mean, the only plant that I think is reminiscent to this is probably the jungle boogie with the sawtooth shape. The main difference though is the sawtooth pattern is pointed opposed to this one right here, which is a bit rounded and a little bit more scalloped. But it does have that nice artsy craft cutout type of leaf, which I enjoy so much. And the texture is very glossy, very smooth on this, and also somewhat of a latex texture on the leaf as well. And if you do take a look, it does have that creamy green veining in there. Again, just very, very handsome leaf. And if we take a look at the petiole, look at that, guys. Look how far it extends from the plant. And guys, this is nowhere near how large this plant is going to get. And then the petioles or the leaf stem will actually extend out so far where the circumference of this plant can become quite massive. So you definitely will need ample space for this to grow and thrive. But guys, if you can keep this on a tree, oh my, you will have a jungle in no time. This definitely has quite a jungle appeal and quite a jungle feel. I gotta tell you folks, this is just quite a durable plant. I have kept this plant outdoors in the summertime, and of course in the wintertime I took it indoors because I could not bear the risk of anything happening to it. And do you know, this plant did not go through any transition period. We had no negative effects on the plant at all. Now, just to talk a little bit about the care on this plant. This has been such a stress-free plant for me. I mean, no cuss, no fuss on this one, guys. And this is a tropical grower, so we're looking at 60 to 75 degrees is the perfect climate. But this is such a tolerant plant. I mean, I kept this outdoors and we get 100 degrees and sometimes over, and it does fine. And this has been out in my garden. I think it reached about 40 degrees, and again, no harm done to the plant. And because this is a tropical plant, it also likes to have bright indirect light, but again, very tolerant. This can also tolerate shadier conditions as well. Because this is a climbing plant that is known to grow on trees and also other vegetation, you definitely want some form of structure that can support the growth of this plant. This is such a durable and also fast-growing plant. I've only had this plant for a good 6 months and it has already doubled up in size, so note that you're going to need ample space to grow this plant. And the type of soil that you do want to keep this in is very fast-draining, very organic and aerated type of soil. You want to water this plant plant and keep it moist and even keel throughout the soil, and watering it as it becomes dry. And because this is such a fast grower, guys, to keep this in tip-top condition, you do want to give it regular feedings. You want to fertilize this plant at least once a month. And to my propagation nation, guys, for those that love to propagate, this is a plant that is extra easy to do. And it's all a matter of just cutting the trunk or the stem area, as you can see with all of those aerial roots. So again, very easy to propagate and very easy to get more of these beautiful and very unique plants. I can't say enough how easy to grow this plant is. There's nothing special that you have to do with this plant. And this is just actually general philodendron care, and it is going to thrive and flourish and be just such a happy plant. This is why this is one of my top favorite plants. And I know, guys, you definitely can see why, right? And there you have it, folks. That is a plant that has made it to my top fave list. Now you guys are gonna have to let me know exactly what did you think about this plant, and do you think it's worthy of being one of my top faves? And of course, if you have had this plant or currently have it, make sure you share your experiences with it as well, and make sure you do it by posting those comments below. I hope you do like this video, and I hope you did learn something new from it. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, go ahead and thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you guys will be informed each time I do post a new video. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and you guys already know I do truly love and appreciate each and every one of you guys all. I will see you guys later, and I'll also grow with you guys later as well on my next adventures. See you guys later. Bye bye. Peace.